In England and Wales, we have a minimum drink driving ban of 12 months. That means that anybody who pleads guilty or is found guilty of driving or attempting to drive a vehicle whilst over the drink driving limit must be banned for at least a year. If that person has a conviction in the previous 10 years for another drink driving or drug driving offence, then the minimum ban goes up from 1 year to 3 years. There's a very small number of cases where drivers can prove that there were special reasons, and in those cases the minimum driving bans don't apply. 12 months is the absolute minimum that magistrates can ban for drink driving, but in most cases they will disqualify for longer. And magistrates have guidelines that suggest the length of disqualification based on the aggravating features that make a case worse and mitigating features that make a case less serious. In fact, the main feature of the case that the magistrates normally look at is the drink driving reading. That's usually the reading from the police station on the breathalyzer, but in a few cases it's a reading from a blood sample or even a urine sample. So to give you an idea of the kind of disqualifications that magistrates look at, in cases just over the limit, so between a reading of 36 and 59 micrograms per 100 millilitres of breath, then they should disqualify for between 12 and 16 months. In cases where the reading is between 60 and 89, then they'll normally look at a ban of between 17 and 22 months. Readings between 90 and 119, they will look at a driving ban of 23 to 28 months, and then readings of 120 and more, then they will look at a disqualification in excess of 28 months for a first-time offender. In fact, those very high readings, there's also risk of a prison sentence. In any case, the magistrates can consider whether or not to offer the driver the possibility of going on a course, and if they offer the course, then that course will normally reduce the length of the disqualification by 25%.